Hey, YouTube world. I don't even know what I'm going to talk about today. But I felt like it's been a few weeks since I came on, so I needed to come on and say, hey, what's up? And that I'm doing great still. Off Klonopin, totally. And just living the dream life. I mean, what is the dream life? You know, like, I don't even know. All I know is that I am a content person. Like, I have goals. I'm working towards those goals. I have a job. I'm working towards not having a job or being self-employed. I am taking care of kids, running a household. Actually, I'm painting my office today, so I'll be a little bit more inspired, get that ugly color off the wall and a more neutral color, hang some art. Just, you know, those kind of things. Like, I'm just doing life, and life is great. Um, so, like, this is what I'm working on. Oh, here's my coffee cup. But did you die? No, I did not. I did not die in Suboxone withdrawal. I did not die in Klonopin withdrawal. So we don't die from withdrawal. Some people do, but I don't. But I didn't. Like, you may, but I doubt it. Like, I think those are just really freak cases of the people that die. Like, they come off like 20 milligrams of benzos or some shit. Or had mental issues to begin with, which I had mental issues. So, like, let me brief you. I'm like, neighbor, squirrel. Like, a little bit about me, history wise, like mental health wise. Okay, so in case you didn't know, I'm a little thrown off. If you couldn't tell, I was diagnosed at about 18 or 19 years old with bipolar. Well, I could not possibly comprehend that I was bipolar then because, like, I was just a teenager and I was on drugs. So I definitely thought that it was just a drug-induced diagnosis. So fuck them. I wasn't taking any of their medicine. They, like, wanted to put me on lithium and wanted to do this and that, and I'm like, oh hell no, I'm not getting on lithium, I'm not getting on Depakote, we're not doing blood work, we're not anything. Like, this is bullshit. I'm just gonna roll with it. Well, I rolled with it for years, self-medicating it, and then I had a nervous breakdown, and I went into a psychosis, a manic psychosis brought on by Prozac and stress, and it sucked because I lost all my cognitive and executive functions. I was hallucinating. I was hearing shit. I was, like, fucked up. Okay, really fucking throwed. So I didn't go to work for a couple of days. Like, I called in sick and I told them why, and they fired me. Dude, you can't fire somebody who's bipolar because they're in a manic episode. Like, especially if they tell you they're bipolar. It's called the Americans with Disabilities Act or some shit. And then I told them, and they should have put me on FMLA, and they didn't. So, like, I lost a $70,000 a year job, but I'm suing the piss out of them for firing me under 2 different federal laws. So, like, we're in federal court, and this has been going on for 3 years. It's crazy, and it's got a whole nother year left, but that's all right because I'm gonna get paid. That being said, like, I am bipolar. I managed to get off drugs, and I managed to not kill myself. So if bipolar bitch here can do it, you can do it. What else? Oh yeah, okay, that was just mental health shit. So, but because of my mental health, I have this dream in my heart that I want to help other people like me recover from mental illness. Not say recover like you don't need your meds, but like live life, set goals, achieve them, go to work, like do something for yourself. Don't feel like you can't do anything. Don't let your diagnosis control your life. I was re-diagnosed almost 3 years ago, and I lost everything. My husband went and got in a divorce attorney, and he was trying to take my daughter from me, and yeah, it was crazy. And then I came off Suboxone, and it was just a nightmare. But I did it, and my husband didn't leave me, and I still have my daughter, and I got a new job. And anyway, I'm like recovered, and it's awesome. And I want other people to be able to do that too, and like live life and enjoy life, because life doesn't have to be a diagnosis. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, oh, I'm an addict. No, you have addiction problems. Like, I know, like, that's saying I am bipolar. Well, no, I'm not bipolar. I did say I am bipolar, I think, earlier, but the truth is I live with bipolar, okay? I have a disorder. We have addiction issues. I don't personally want to identify myself as an addict. I really don't. Nor do I want to identify myself by my mental illness. And both of them, by the way, are mental illnesses. They both fall into that big book, that psychology book or whatever, the DS something. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about. But it is a disorder. And so, like, we aren't that. That doesn't define who we are. We are human beings created by God. We are all special. We're individually made, and we all have gifts. And I believe that our drugs and the addiction keeps us from achieving what God has created us to be. That being said, I have decided that I want to be a mental health coach. So what I did was I got certified online, and I am working with a couple of girls in my town, one-on-one, to help them set goals, achieve goals, and get some independence and build their life back. One of them hadn't worked in she hadn't worked in since before COVID, but in 2020. And then it was February of 2020, I think she got fired, and she couldn't find a job, and she's just been really, really, really messed up over it and whatever. I asked her, do you want to work with me pro bono because I need practice? And she said yes, and so she ended up getting a job. I ended up getting her confidence up, getting her job. She said she was at her most bottom, and I know what it's like to lose your job when you're in a career and you're a professional. It's hard because it's kind of what defines you. At least you think that. It really doesn't. Your career does not define who you are. It's just a job. That's all it is. It's a job you go to every day. It's not who you are, it's what you do. I had to quit saying I'm an accountant. No, I work as an accountant. I am not an accountant. I work as one. I am a mental health coach, because that's what I want to define myself as. So that's exciting to me. And I am building a website right now, but I've given up because I am technologically challenged. So I'm now going to pay somebody. My friend has a person in Dallas, because he built this online business, and he's a multimillionaire now. And when I tell you, my ex-husband who passed away took his test in college for him and wrote his papers, okay? And now this MFer has a multi-million-dollar online business. I'm like, this is insane. But anyway, he's helping me. I'm helping him with some financial stuff, and he's helping me with the website. So he found me somebody that he uses, and she's only going to charge me $500 to build my website, which is pretty basic. I just need a home page, a contact page, a testimonial page, an about me page, and a course page, like describing all the online courses that I will provide, group coaching, one-on-one coaching. It's going to end up being a package of 1,000, 3,000, and 6,000. And believe it or not, people pay that shit. God knows I paid a business coach a shit ton of money. Like $6,000 is what I paid her to help me build my business. It's an investment. And think about all the therapy that we have paid. Yes, I have insurance. So I look at it, okay, she's getting paid like $100 every time I meet with her. Okay, every week, 52 weeks times 3 years, okay, that's a lot of money. I don't know how much, that's 5,200 times 3, okay? So we pay that in therapy. Why wouldn't you pay a life coach the same thing? I mean, some people will. Just depends on how desperate you are and you don't know how to do it yourself. How much you need it, I don't know. Anyway, but I also have another girl who reached out to me through Facebook, and I don't know her, but I know her now. And she was like, I will pay you to work with me. I said, you don't have to pay me. All you have to do is give me a testimonial. I'll work with you. I'll do a 90-minute call, and then we will set some goals, and then we will look at the obstacles standing in the way, and then we'll attack it, and I'll do that for free. Now, if you want more, like additional coaching, that's going to cost you. Because I'm not giving away my time. And I know I'm good. Like, when people reach out to you and ask you for help, you know you got a gift. And so, like, that's helped me know what I'm supposed to do in my life. And the universe is, like, totally in my favor. So I'm excited. That's what I'm doing. I'm hoping to get some financial independence away from my husband so he'll quit treating me like he owns me. Ever since I got diagnosed, he treats me like a less than person because now I have to share his money. And before, I made enough money that I didn't need his money. So now I need his money because I don't make as much. And I just want my financial independence so he'll, like, have some respect for me or something. I don't know. Like, he just lost all respect. Sucks. I don't even know if I want to be married anymore, honestly. Like, I might get my financial independence and just get a divorce. Oh. I hate being treated and talked to the way he talks to me. It's just like, brr. Like, he steals my joy every day. Like, I'm so positive with everybody else that comes into my life, but with him, I'm like, I just feel criticized all the time. I feel like I'm constantly under attack, and that he just isn't my best friend anymore. He's not. We used to be like the best of friends. We were the best of friends before we ever started dating. And so, like, for him not to be my best friend anymore sucks. Like, we go on trips and we don't even, like, family vacations, and we don't even spend time together. And the last trip we went on together, was it Vegas or New Orleans? Like, by ourselves. It might have been, was it Vegas? It was New Orleans. We went on a trip, stayed 2 nights in New Orleans at this really nice hotel. It was pretty cool. It had a record player in it with jazz music. And we went to a Saints game, and anyway, it was great. And we had a blast. We went and ate for my birthday, and they did this little firework thing, and it was pretty nice. It was a good restaurant. And what else did we do? Like, we had a blast in Vegas. I don't know, like, but we haven't been anywhere in 2 years on, like, a special trip for us. And we just don't jive. Like, we're not connected. We're not like that anymore. We're like, fuck you. That's what we're really like. It's crazy how marriage works. I probably should just give it some time. It stresses me. Not much stresses me out, but he stresses me out. Like, all the time does he stress me out. And it's always about money. Always. And I really don't spend that much money. I really don't. But he's like always tripping. Like, I have my own bank account and I transfer money over and I get an allowance. Yeah, my husband gives me a fucking allowance. And like, my insurance and my oldest son's insurance comes out of my account every month, and it's like $388. Well, I transferred it today, and he was like, why am I even paying for your insurance and my son's insurance? That's not his job. And I'm like, really? Really? That's bullshit. I hear my neighbor. That's what I deal with. Like, wouldn't you want to pay for my insurance? Probably not. So anyway, that's life over here in Louisiana. I don't know what else to talk about. Because everything's just really good, and I don't know. That's just my life right now. So I am gonna like quit this video because I don't really know what else to say. But if you definitely want to know more about my path in life and like follow me to see if I'm really gonna achieve this online course creation. I mean, I have outlines, and it's gonna be like, okay, the $1,000 package, you just get the course. Like, there'll be videos and PDFs and whatever. And of course, I'll be more professional than this, but you'll still get the real me. So you will have an online course, and it will teach you, like, it'll have your different places in life, like your health, your finances, your mindset, just some different categories like that that we'll attack on how to, like, we'll set some goals under each of those and how to achieve them. And like, I'll ask questions like, what obstacles stand in the way? What are you going to do about those obstacles, or whatever? Now, if you want group coaching, which would be you and like a few other people, not many, no more than like 10. Okay, I'm even thinking 5, just because I don't want to do a lot of phone calls. Like, I don't want to work that hard. Okay, so group would be every week we would have a group call, and as a group you would be able to make friends with the people because we would be in Slack, and so y'all would be able to talk to each other, or they would be able to talk to each other. And then and I'm available through Slack, which is this app that is like for groups, and I can answer any questions or whatever, but it's through text messaging or whatever, you know, chat. It's not me on the phone. So you would get me on the phone once a week in a Zoom call and with the group. Now, if you, that's $3,000 and it's 12 weeks. Okay. If you wanted more and you wanted one-on-one, you get group, you get the course, and then you get me one-on-one every other week. Maybe I'll do every week since it's $6,000. So that would be the $6,000 course. So if you want to know if I really achieved my goal, you should follow me. Like my post, my video, and follow me. Fuck those other people. They aren't doing things. I'm doing things in life. I'm going to be awesome. Like, I already am awesome. I'm a fucking rock star who's a squirrel.